What's good, folks? TNT Neon Prime here, and we're back with another review. And this time the review is going to be on the reissue of Fortress Maximus. So through this video, excuse me, I'm not going to go through the box art and all that stuff, so we can see that we have the box out there on the side. This is just a reissue review. I have went through and checked, and pretty much the tolerance as far as the ratchets are still the same. So we also going to have a not a full build, but we will be replacing the ratchets in this video. Also, you can see here we have KS-01 Moz version of the Fortress Maximus head. Couldn't get it out. You see here we have them right here, so we also going to go through that all in the same video. So hopefully this won't be a long video. Transformation will be cut out. Transformation on both areas will be cut out. Maybe I would do transformation on Bless, so just to have that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first off, we're going to go over what comes in with Fortress Maximus. We have his card. We come with the instructions, of course. And it comes with a sticker sheet, which I may or may not put on. So articulation, we have rotation all the way around. For the shoulder, for the arm, shoulder does go up. No butterfly. We have a elbow bend to 490 there. We have a bicep swivel. Head can rotate back and forth. No up and down on this. Also with the gimmick, there's a gimmick with this guy. Once you put his head on, he can speak. So you go through a bunch of stuff like that. We take the head off and put it back on, so you can hear that also. He does have a waist swivel with a ratchet. He can kick up to there, and he can also kick out to there. He do have thigh swivel. He do have a knee bend also. Ooh, don't fall. I will be putting some skid-proof stuff on the bottom of his feet to keep him from sliding. Same thing I did with all my other Titans. He can hold the foot up. He has a toe down, but due for detransformation, but no ankle. So that's unfortunate. Also for articulation, his hands are singly posable. They only have the pin at the base, and the thumb also has the pin at the base. So that's all the articulation you get out of that. And the hands can fold in, and that's also due to transformation, and also they can rotate. Get fake a butterfly with this side over here if you would like. Alright, for height comparisons, we're going to put them against Demon Knight, or Jim Bow's Demon Knight, their version of a Defensor. This is the oversized version of him. Come in with Black Black Zarek. So you can see Fortress stands like an inch and a half, almost 2 inches taller than Black Zarek. We have Cerebros in his box mode. So articulation with him, he get a full 360. I'm full 180. Also can do a good T-pose with a high kick to there, a thigh kick out to there. Also has a thigh swivel, has a knee bend, has elbow bend, also has twist at the ball joint. Head can look around, can get a slight down, barely a up, has no waist swivel whatsoever. Toe up, that's it. Heel up, that's it. And that's all for transformation for this guy. Alright, so before we get any further, let's go ahead and do some comparisons with him and Bless. Alright, so I decided to take Black Zareth head off and also do a height comparison with him and Cerebros. The reason I did that because I think Cerebros is a bigger head than Black Zareth. Pause on the head thing. Pause again. So yeah, so just wanting to go through that. Alright, so as far as Cerebros, if you put the head back on him, he will do his little sound thing. That's because you're pressing into here and pressing the little shoulder buttons here. Alright, as far as Mr. Bless here, the accessories that he comes with, he also comes with a the smaller gun, has the sword. Also he comes with radar dish that we will mount on Fortress in a little bit. Also he comes with the bigger version of this gun. Here is the scope, so you have to put the scope on, slide it on, and there you have it. The gun has a masterpiece style fit on it, and he will hold the gun very well. There's slits on the inside of his hands here, and pretty much bring in between the thumb here and just insert it and close it up, so you can see how that looks. Looks really good in his hand. Okay, also with the satellite dish, so you can see how that looks right there. As far as paint on this guy, this guy is fully painted. The gray and the white are paint all the way down to his little feet, so they are all painted up very well. So articulation for him, he can look left and right, he can give a slight up, and he can look down. Also he has a shoulder raiser there, can get a little more out of it with these shoulders here. Has a full rotation of the full 180, 360. So he has a full waist rotation. Also has a ab crunch to there. Has a back crunch to there. Also has a teapot left and right. Can kick to there. Can kick back to there. Side skirts can adjust accordingly. Also has thigh swivel, has a knee bend. I don't know if I said this, but he can also get a T-pose. Alright, as far as the foot has a toe up, no toe down, and a outside right ankle pivot. So he's very fully articulated. And there we have Fortress with his head master folded. I forgot one thing, bring out the ears. So you can see this is a nice well paint job done to this. You can see here the comparisons. So we got Fort Max regular head, and then we have this guy right here. Alright, so as far as paint on this guy, his face is painted, the horns here are also painted, the eyes are painted a beautiful red, the stand here to mount onto Fort Max is painted. Of course, we don't went over the legs, and the arms here are all painted up, so he looks really good. As far as storage for the mini sword, it can go right in between the arms here. So you have the two peg, you have a peg here that sticks out. So what we're going to do is pretty much have them in, have the sword peg here, and peg it there. So much easier off camera. And there we have the sword peg in place. We'll just put this leg back. And there we have the sword peg in place. What we're going to do here, we are getting ready to compare how Bless look on Fort Max versus Fort Max regular head. We also going to throw in Black Zerg also. So first up, of course, we're going to have Mr. Cerebros. Place him up there, so y'all can get a good look on that. Alright, Black Zerg head. So you can see like the head comparison size is smaller to Cerebros. And next we're going to have Mr. Bless. So for this to work, we need this adapter with the part here facing out. So we're going to stick right in there, just set it in there, and we're going to peg, they two pegs here, two peg holes here. I don't know if I can see that. Here and here, which was peg on that. And we would pretty much push that down, and there we have it. And you still are able to rotate his face. And to me, it don't look bad. Go back to, if you look at the box, his head is a little small on the box. So we bring the box art in. You can see that the head on the box art is also a little small. It don't look bad. It do look a little small, but I think I prefer this over Fort Max head because it look like he has no neck, versus this guy has sort of kind of a neck, and we can look down and we can look up a little bit, no confused look. So I think that looks pretty good to me. I like it. And so that you can get a reference of the head size. There you go, both heads sitting there together. Okay, there go his first mode. This is his Flying Fortress mode, and there he is in his Fortress mode. So this is close as I can get it to his Fortress mode. Okay, now that we got him back in his regular base mode, I did forget one thing. This door here can open to reveal a gunner bay, which we can rotate. Also take spike or emissary, whoever they want to call it, and just sit him in. And he does lock in place, so there's a little hole there. He can lock in place, so when you do transform him back to robot mode, he can stay inside this door and, you know, and not fall out, and that's where you would not lose him. So pretty much, let me demonstrate that now. There you go, and you can't lose him if he's in there. So we're gonna get a leg apart. We're gonna show replacing one leg gear on camera, and just going replacing the other one off camera. All right, so we got to take 4 screws out. Let's set it out to the side, and there we have that place. Replace these teeth. The teeth are so spread out on that, so you can see the difference here. So we got smaller teeth versus these big teeth, so the spread on them is not as wide on these. These pretty much right here, so we're just lining up these square pegs here to them slots there. Alright, so let me get him transformed all the way back in robot mode, and we'll see the difference in the two spacer gears. Alright, so this is the leg with the new gear in it, and this is the leg with the stock gear. Like I said, we got 1 click there. That's 1 click for that one. So to get to here, we need, that's 2, that's 3 clicks just to get to that 1 click, so you can see the difference. 7, 8. We got 8 clicks, and he is holding that leg all the way up, where we get 2 more clicks and we at split. Alright, so that was my reissue, review, and upgrade to Fort Maximus. So if y'all can find him, I will highly recommend getting him. He is worth getting. As far as posability, he has some quirks about him as far as posability. But other than that, I think he's an alright bot. He looks really, really good. I'm glad I finally got my hands on him. So yeah, alright folks, as I always say, God is good all the time. 10T Neon Prime out. Y'all be blessed.